There was an idea. Stark knows this. Called the Avengers Initiative. The idea was to bring together a group of remarkable people. See if they could become something more.
This is the spark that ignited a blockbuster Marvel, not only changing the superhero genre, but shared cinematic universes forever. This is Now, before the MCU, there really wasn't a shared universe. I mean, sure, you had Jason and the Freddy series and a few Disney cameos every now and then.
No, really, I promise.
Asking King Crab. I hate when I do that.
Oh, all of you, come over here.
Marvel Studios is going to take all of their top superheroes and they're going to put them all together in the Avengers. That's the most ambitious movie I've ever seen.
But the MCU wasn't going to be just a few cameos here and there, but an intertwining movies and stories that mean something. The Avengers was a hit financially, making $1.5 billion. It was the glue that connected all the movies leading up to it, such as Iron Man and etc. See, the MCU worked because it was planned and executed well. It's an interconnected story, but it's a story first and foremost. And the Avengers movie at the end is what brings it all together. That's why the Dark Universe and the DCEU didn't work out. They rushed things, trying to be their own version of the MCU without being patient enough, which is one of the reasons why I think it failed. The Avengers vibe is definitely built by Joss Whedon, from the dialogue to the character work and of course the humor. You are taking 6 characters and throwing them in the mix with some of them not even meeting each other beforehand, and then getting them to be on a team and have that chemistry with one another. It's a recipe for disaster, but it works. See, the characters are so great that when there is tension, you know why. Because the character is written so well, and we've seen who they are from their previous standalone films. The jokes, especially from Iron Man, really ease the tension and is subtle. Not too much and not too little, just the right amount.
Agent Coulson of S.H.I.E.L.D. is on the line.
I'm not in. I'm actually out.
What's your thing, Pilates?
What?
You might have missed a couple things, you know. Doing time as a capsicle.
Power at 400% capacity.
How about that?
The lineup was perfect. Tony not being for the team.
Yeah. Big man in a suit of armor. Take that off. What are you?
Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist.
I know guys with none of that worth 10 of you.
But rather playing for himself, and Natasha being too secretive for her own good and not trusting herself or her teammates. You can put Clint and Natasha in the same boat, to be honest. Cap being a leader from another time and how adjusting to this new world is affecting him.
There's not enough time. I gotta put her in the water.
You won't be alone.
This guy's still alive.
Loki being someone who is just looking for his rightful place, even if he is still in it, and Thor trying to atone for his brother's actions. And lastly, the Hulk, hating his other half, but knowing how valuable but dangerous he can be.
Dr. Banner, now might be a really good time for you to get angry.
That's my secret, Cap. I'm always angry.
The first of many team final battles, the Battle of New York wasn't just a fight. It was showing us the Avengers can work. Agent Coulson dying, even though he really didn't die, was the catalyst to getting the team to put away their differences, the coolest, most heroic thing a hero can do. And they have a handful of those in this movie.
You need men in these buildings. There are people inside and they're gonna be running right into the line of fire. You take them through the basement or through the subway. You keep them off the streets. I need a perimeter as far back as 39th.
Why the hell should I take orders from you? I need men in those buildings. Lead the people down and away from the streets. We're gonna set up a perimeter all the way down to 39th Street.
The Avengers teaming up and that awesome shot of the camera spinning is perfect. The MCU would not have worked without the success of this movie. And yeah, it wouldn't have worked without Iron Man either, but this movie set up the major events that would come. Now every big ending event within the MCU is most likely an Avengers film. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, the culmination of an overarching story. Marvel fatigue is real for a lot of us, but that's because they lost what gave them that oomph. They are just making movies and there are barely any connective tissue. It's like we will just dive into the next big thing when before it took a good amount of time and effort to get to half of the stakes and spectacle we have now. The Avengers changed the superhero and movie genre forever, and I'm so happy that it did. I couldn't forget about their famous end credit scenes. I'm E, and thank you for giving me just a few minutes of your time.